So I'm going to try something here. Doing a video with sleeping babies all around me about something I'm kind of passionate about. So I don't know if you've seen this, but I have my own YouTube channel where I love educating people, teaching both about building a health coaching business, but also about several different topics surrounded by health and wellness. And all the time, this annoying video comes up with the title of Why I Quit Beachbody. And so I thought I would watch it. It's a 22-minute long video, and I'm like, I'm really curious as to what this chick has to say. And it's super interesting because there are numerous false statements throughout the video. But then I started reading the comments, and I was super sad because this disgruntled person who had maybe a bad experience is really deterring several people from having a really phenomenal experience, both in their own health and wellness journey, but also on the business side. And so I thought I would take notes throughout our video and throw out my own thoughts. I don't know anything about this chick. I don't know her background. I don't know where she comes from and why she has the opinions that she has, but there's a few things that stuck out to me, and I thought I'd title this video Why She Quit Beachbody, because I could see if I was her coach, this would be the advice that I gave her. Now, I will tell you that not every Beachbody coach is awesome. I know. I've been to some of our big events, and there's several coaches that I've met who I'm like, if you were my coach, I probably wouldn't have made it in this. So I think there is something to be said for the fact that not everybody's in this for the right reasons. Not everyone partners with the company for the right reasons, and definitely not everyone is an accurate representation of the company of Beachbody and their true passion to help people live healthy and fulfilling lives. That is their mission statement. So when I was watching this video, a few things that immediately caught my attention was that she had only been a coach for 9 months. Now, I will tell you, if you've thought about doing this, the first year is the hardest. And I tell my coaches that the first year is the absolute hardest. And my coach kept telling me, just show up. Be here 1 year from now, and then we'll talk. And you're going to start to see the compound effect. So the fact that this girl didn't give it time, that is a huge indicator. If I would have quit at month 9 too, I probably would have had, no, that's not true. I had a good experience at that point. But I wasn't where I am now, 3 months shy of 3 years in. So not really a lot of time to give an accurate representation of what this is about. She also had mentioned that she had tried Weight Watchers before, but she didn't like her group, so she quit. And it really sounds like that's kind of what this is about. She didn't like her experience, so she quit. And now she's telling everyone, don't do this because I quit because I didn't like it. When really, she says herself, everyone's different. And so, wasn't really too impressed by that. Throughout the video, she talks about how she gained and lost the same 9 pounds. And then she goes on to say that she's not going to give up pizza, sugar, ice cream, soda, cookies, caramelized popcorn, and the sweet cream in her coffee in order to lose weight. This is not just about weight loss. What I do, personally, I'll speak for myself, as a health and fitness coach, is not just about weight loss. There's a ton of weight loss scams out there and schemes and strategies. This is about foundational health in the long run and setting you up to be the best, healthiest version of yourself so that you can enjoy your life. Cookies, candy, soda, pizza, that's not going to do it. And if you're at all educated in health and wellness, you know it's not either. That is not the plan. Even if you can eat those things and lose the 30 pounds that she claims to have lost, it's not going to make you further away from a scary health diagnosis. That's my passion, is to help people achieve healthy weight loss if that's their goal, or weight gain, and become the best, healthiest version of themselves. There's a couple different things. I'm going to try to keep this short, but she had said if you want, people are going to try, Beachbody coaches are going to try and tell you that you need to sign up for the discount, but really you don't save anything. You save like $9. And then she goes on to say, my stats probably aren't right, so don't hate me if I'm wrong. Okay, so anyone can have a coach membership. I like to refer to it as a coach or wholesale membership because you really are getting things at the same cost I get it as, at 25% off. So your Shakeology, you save $30. If you want the beach bars, you save an additional 25%. If you want apparel, you save 25%. If you want the performance line, if you're an avid athlete and you go to the gym and you like the pre-workout and the BCA recovery formula, you save 25%. So all of that adds up significantly to a huge savings. And if you don't want that, then you don't pay it, or you don't sign up for that membership. That's really all that there is. Okay. They claim Shakeology is a magic shake that will cure all the problems in your body, and it's a bunch of beep. That's what she says, okay? She says it's high in carbs, tastes disgusting, and basically I was drinking 400 calories of carbs every day. I don't care. I don't care if they say that there's superfoods in it. I don't believe it. So I'm working on a phenomenal project right now because Shakeology is the thing that really attracted me to try Beachbody because I was so impressed with the ingredients. I have been called the ingredient Nazi because I have a very high standard for the supplements and the products that I put in my body and that I use for my family. And this is coming from a background of over a decade in this industry and in never being married to a company. I don't just use Beachbody products. I also use supplements from other companies, and that statement was just all wrong. First of all, there's not 400 calories in a serving of Shakeology. It's certified a low glycemic index, which means that it's not going to spike your blood sugar, and it's safe for diabetics. It's just all wrong. And the superfoods, there's 5 different categories that are of formulas that are in Shakeology. There's a phytonutrient super green blend. There is a clean protein blend. There's an antioxidant superfruit blend. There's an adaptogenic herb blend, and there is a digestive formula in there. So if someone doesn't believe that, that's fine, but you cannot believe the sky is blue, but it still is, right? The ingredients are evident of what is in it. So I just didn't understand that statement. Unfortunately, people are believing these things. And one of the other things I thought was funny is clearly if you're starting Beachbody, you don't have a very clean diet to begin with. So that's wrong because I have for over a decade been very passionate about health and fitness, and I was a college athlete and went to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and have been a very clean eater. Ask anyone who knows me for a very long time. And when I decided to partner with Beachbody, it was because I loved the approach to nutrition and that it was more relaxed, but it had provided structure that was totally doable for people living a busy lifestyle like myself, and it never removed entire food groups. It was something that was very flexible and realistic, and in her opinion it was a very drastic, it was very extreme, and so it's a bummer that she felt that way. But really it's not. You don't remove any food groups. You eat intentionally for where your body weight is and what your goals are. And especially that's with Portion Fix. With our 2B Mindset program, it's even more flexible and teaches you how to navigate things like vacations and barbecues and Super Bowl parties. And you never really have to say no to anything. You're just learning how to strategically eat so that you are eating with intention. So another false statement. There are no shakes that are necessary. It's called real food. And she had said it was funny that she was always hungry after Shakeology. And when my clients tell me that, it's actually a sign that your body is so excited about the nutrition that you're getting that your cells start opening up and craving more of it. And when I had first started, I would have that same reaction, and nothing made me feel satisfied until I had another serving of Shakeology, and then my body finally calmed down. And over time of me drinking it every day, I just noticed I was feeling better and better and better. So I thought that was interesting. She said, if you're hungry, just get some chicken and some spinach. And it's just a lot more than that in our day and age. Unfortunately, our soil is not as nutrient dense as it used to be. Our food is not as nutrient dense as it used to be. An apple does not give you the same nutrition today as it did 20 years ago. So that's my take on that. Take it or leave it if you want. She said the programs were never focused on the long term. That's not true either. The programs that we do, the challenges that we run, like the 21-day fix or the one we're starting right now, that's a 6-week program, it is meant to help people have short periods of focus and to try something for 21 days or 6 weeks or 80 days or whatever it may be. It is not meant that after these 21 days you're going to have your dream body and everything's going to be sunshine and butterflies and perfect. It's just to help you get a little bit closer. And then you pile those together and the compound effect really pays off. I've been doing this again for, 2 years and 9 months, and I've had 2 babies in there. I've been pregnant 3 times, and I'm in great shape. I have lost the baby weight plus some after every single pregnancy, and I just feel really great. My health is better than it's ever been, and it really is because of these short-term challenges. Pretty awesome. Obviously, it works, right? Then she goes on to talk about the coaching aspect and this power hour wholesale structure, which didn't really make sense because all she talked about was that all that meant was that you had to cold message people. That's not true either. Our power hour has a lot more to do with personal development, making sure that you're caring for people, that you're reaching more people, that you're being a positive influence in the world, that you are basically not being a fraud, that you're showing up and believing in what you're doing, being a product of the product. I don't ever want to work with someone who's pushing something that they don't believe in or encouraging something that they don't do themselves. That would be hypocrisy, right? And that's not what I'm about. And if you're on here and you've been following me, then you should know that. But that's not what we do. I don't sit around and cold message people, nor do I encourage it. I am very much about reaching out and helping people and asking people questions who like my posts and doing polls and making people think about things differently, because sometimes we need someone to reach out to us when we are not brave enough to reach out to them to ask questions. And so if I reach out to someone and I'm like, hey, I see that you've been watching my Instagram stories, or I see, thanks for the love on my post, I really appreciate it. Are you interested in being a part of our next challenge? That's not me cold messaging someone. That's me reaching out and extending an olive branch. And if they say, no thanks, that's not for me, then I say, okay, that's totally fine. How are you doing? Like, that's me being genuine in my invitation of, hey, I think you would love this based on, what I see you posting. Do you want to do it with me? That's it, right? Nothing any more weird or disgusting, as this chick says, that it makes her nauseous, which is a bummer. And then she goes on to say that it's all fake. And that it makes her so sad that she sees these Beachbody coaches with their lives are just this fake story. And it's really, it's a bummer. Like, that hurts because there's nothing fake about me. I had to grow up at a very young age, and I know the power of being genuine. And that's all that I want to cultivate in my life, for my kids, in my business. That's all that I teach my coaches how to do, the ones that I'm training how to have a successful business as well. That's all I hope that you are. And I don't ever want to work with fake people. I don't attract fake people because that's not who I am. So it's a bummer that this person's experience, what she felt like she had to be fake. That's really where personal development comes in, if I'm honest. We all have our stuff, right? And we don't always feel like smiling. We don't always feel like joy and bubbly. And life can be super hard. And I talk about that. I try to be very transparent with how hard motherhood can be, how hard working from home can be, how, the stuff that I've gone through with losing my dad at a young age and losing my life almost at a young age, and then being blindsided by a divorce at 26, and my passion to help people understand the consequence of drinking and driving, and like all of these things I try to be transparent with, and it's not pretty. But the platform that I have is as a coach is I can hopefully have a bigger impact and a bigger positive influence in the world. That's as genuine as it gets. She had said that she felt a lot of pressure to keep up with the business and was freaking out trying to add another coach. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, and some coaches don't do a great job at this. This is a business. I want you to think about starting your own brick and mortar business. The first 5 years, first of all, you're investing tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars into your business. You have significant overhead, and every single day and week and month, you have to show up to make a profit. This is a business. So every single, at least a few times a month, our goal of markers to make sure that we're consistently moving forward is to help at least 3 people in 1 month. 3 people in 1 month invest and get started on their health journey. That's it. 3 people. That's not hard. That's not a lot of pressure, right? And sometimes we get in our own head and we don't believe in ourselves that we can do it. And that can come in sometimes, and that can be a struggle. But all this pressure and freaking out and feeling fake, that's not what this is about. This is about being genuinely passionate about helping people and also being on your own health journey and showing up and doing the steps yourself and just living authentically. That's why my business has grown, because I've naturally been so excited about the results that I've got and the gift that I've found that I want to shout it from the mountaintops. Just like if you were to go to this incredible restaurant or get a massage from this incredible massage therapist, or anything that has an impact in your life, you want to shout it from the mountaintops because it's impacted your life in a positive way. That's what this is about. That's it. But we have the potential to earn an income by helping people and connecting them with the health solutions and the fitness solutions that they're looking for. That's it. Okay. She's right that there are many options out there. There are a lot. I mean, I have been marketed to by so many companies. I've researched several companies and supplement lines, and there's a ton of fitness solutions out there. She's absolutely right. There are free workouts on YouTube. There are so many different things you could do. That's part of the problem. How many people have a gym membership and don't use it? How many people have supplements in their cupboard and they are not taking them? How many people know that they should eat more vegetables but they don't? That's the beauty of having a coach through a company that is genuinely passionate about helping people live healthy and fulfilling lives. And that's a mission that I can get behind. I am a registered nurse, and I spent $100,000 on my bachelor's degree to get my nursing degree. It's still active. I continued my education at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and paid another almost $10,000 to get that certification. And I genuinely have a huge passion in helping people in this area. I've been a co-creator of a program that was selling for $5,000 for a few months of support. I've also created my own health and wellness holistic programs that talk about everything from herbology, homeopathy, Chinese medicine, nutrition, the mental health, emotional health, spiritual health aspect that I used to charge $1,500 for and told it was too cheap. I used to charge $100 a session, and all of this didn't work in the long run. I needed something to help people really plug into their busy lives, because that's where we all are, and I found it, and it works. Not just for me, but for the hundreds of people that I work with and the hundreds of thousands of people who have done Beachbody programs and got phenomenal results. So yeah, I'm pretty passionate about it, and this is not to shame the girl who had a bad experience. I know several people have not been paired with the right team or the right coach, and unfortunately they did have a bad experience. But that shouldn't be a reflection on the company, if I'm being honest, because I've seen the heart behind it, and it's pretty phenomenal. Not every company would go to the lengths that Beachbody has gone to for the testing behind the ingredients and the sourcing and the quality of the ingredients. I'm working on a really awesome project right now where I'm matching the ingredients in Shakeology to different clinical trials and medical journals out there, and you are going to be blown away at the power of the ingredients in Shakeology. Whether people believe it or not, the truth is the truth is the truth, right? And evidence-based practice and evidence-based medicine will stand behind these ingredients. They're pretty awesome. You're going to love it. So stay tuned for that. I hope this was helpful, and hopefully my hope is just that a few less people will get discouraged by watching these videos, and a few more people will look beyond the bitterness and see the truth behind a truly phenomenal company that's making a really powerful impact in the world. Have a great day. I'm Jessica Lanier. You can always message me if you have any questions at thehealthpatriot@gmail.com, or check me out on Facebook, Instagram, or my website, health-patriot.com. Thanks.